Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
Now, what is the most important lesson that life has taught you?
To be true to yourself. The greatest lie a man
Did you
tells
hear
is
me?
when I said to be true to yourself. The greatest lie a man tells is when he tells himself a lie. You know, we like to lie to ourselves. And once you lie, you know, one thing about lying is that you have to put up and keep up with lying. But the truth, what was true thousands of years ago, will still be the truth today and in years to come. Because lies will fade, illusions will disappear, but the truth is constant. And the truth says, do unto no man what you not have done. Truthful. That's it. You know, no take shame, drink poison. You know, and the key thing for me is, you know, rat will get one hole, they die quick. I always say this to anybody. That's why for Tom and Jerry, Jerry is a rat in a category. No matter how Tom try, he can never catch Jerry. So if you have escape routes for everything in life, don't put the normal language, don't put all your, you know, in one basket, because if you fall, all will crash. And another thing I always say is, instead where person go carry you for back, make your leg the touch ground, come down, waka yourself, because now so they go drag your legs so you turn cripple. They no go buy you wheelchair. You know, if you waka.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, what is the best part of all your success?
My family.
All right. Who has been your greatest influence?
But that's not a question. A jam question. And I think it's greatest influence. Wow. You know, I like to say never look unto him whom you think is more beautiful than you and imitate. For in you have your own beauty, right? So influence, there's a variety of them. You know, even the masquerade that play for village influenced me. You know, the books I read influence me. You know, the lecturers I get for university influence me. You know, it's always been a search, you know, for me to belong somewhere. And like I said, whether you like it or not, my family, my kids, they influence me because I want to be a better person for them in this kind of life where things are wrong. I have a good wife, you know, an amazing person. You know, it's amazing because first of all, the challenges are there. They say the challenge, the temptations are great, in fact, overwhelming. But there lies the test of greatness. You know, everything for life, now teamwork. You can't be an island. So one of the major things is that even for house, even for work, it is better to collaborate than to compete. Competition is good, you know, when there's something at stake for you to do, but collectively. So waiting beyond my influence for school, the book I've been reading influenced me a lot. You know, the lecturer will teach me influenced me a lot. My backyard influenced me a lot. You Arinze, Azuh influenced me a lot, you know. So I don't have anybody where you go say who influenced me. Yeah, the Bible influences me. The book I read, they all influence me. Like there's nothing, you know, man no be God. You know,
Man,
so
no be
your
God.
daily experience influences me, you know, to become that I want to be, or I have
Okay.
become so far.
All right. Now, what talent does one need to succeed in theater?
You know, I believe in the scholarly environment. You know, talent is key. You understand me? But you need to expand on that talent, your God-given talent. They say once you know, you become responsible for your knowledge. So it is good to know. Because once you know, then you go help you expand on what you get. It is when you just assume that you know. But he who knows and knows not that he knows not is a wise man. So once you get to know, that means that you know that you're doing better or you're doing not too good enough for you to know to do better. So for you to be a good theater artist is to understand the rudiments of the art. Because right now, art for art's sake, let they carry us go anywhere. If you do not understand how to monetize your assets, then you have a problem. And that's why the bankers and every other person know they take us serious. Because intellectual property has not been understood to be wealth. Okay, so giving references to the young musicians that have done so very well, you know, for the things we don't they like. Davido, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Whiskey, you know, all of them. See, those people now, these young people now, they don't get, even if they have properties, what they have is the internet over the years by the way of the.
What are the best and the worst moves you've made in the theater?
The best and the now comedy what I don't do. Theater, I'm still chilling. I never get anyway, you know, like I remember when I did Seki, which was it was called Uwa Maputi in 1997 at the Muson Center, where I stood on a bus from Port Harcourt to Lagos. I stood, man. Then we got to the hotel. Papa Williams arranged one hotel for us. When we go there, rain fall. All the foam for the hotel don't soak with water. Hey, God. Azuh, I hold only 2,000 for road. We chop corn, so the corn begin chop us for road. Life no easy for this world. So
But
the
then Pepe
experience,
never rest. Now Pepe don't rest.
well, you know, like I said, is understanding what you're doing, you know, and being able to get people, you know, to be a part of that understanding. You know, because I'm doing nothing else than the creative space. What thing they do? That time don't pass when I work, carry money to show, say, no, we they make money from where we did. But we just need for those who are in the position to partner. Because once they go sponsors, every time one sponsor, they tell everybody, oh, sponsor me, I'll put your face on my this and all those ones don't pass. It's part of their responsibility to society is to, you know, is to support society in certain areas. Look for those key areas where they need to support and then partner with them to grow capacity in those areas with your art. That is what makes you understand the art. And for me, the world is a stage. It's not just the stage of performance. The world itself is a stage. So what are you applying to the worldly stage for you to grow wealth and understand? So once you understand the creative asset that you have, and then begin to learn how to monetize it. You don't need to do it yourself. Get somebody from Ernst & Young, PwC, or any of them, and Anderson, whatever. Get people to join you into understanding the business part of what your business is, and allow them to do the documentations for you while you concentrate on creating and putting it to life. Only you want to bring it to life. Only you want to take and find money. Only you can't do all of those things because you go come short in your limited knowledge in certain areas. And that's why no matter how you do, go meet banker, you go begin to talk your idea, they draw chart, they do that. They want to know the money part of it, how you're going to grow wealth with it. And you need somebody who understands that to go along with you. So that when you talk all the spectacular way with how the thing would look for stage and fine for other, but how it would take grow money for you. This is the man's work based on the understanding. You can't do all of them unless somebody just likes you and want to just support you for that reason and just dashes you the money. But when you're looking for hundreds of millions and hundreds of billions of naira, we don't get value anyway, and you go somebody, they can't say, well, this one where they dance for street. You know, they can't equate your dance to the value of what you're asking for money for. But there's no business like show business internationally. So how come ours is different? And that's why I still clap for Bolanle anyway. Everybody wants to watch anything that woman does because she's put value to it. So what's happening to the National Theatre? What's happening to the arts councils all over the country? And they also have this, they are now first. But because it's still daylight, once you perform finish, they go come buy you Sprite or Coke, give you meat pie with fried rice. And that is the understanding of the art. Governor won't come, you go stand for road for 3 hours. President won't come, you go there for road for 8 hours, they wait for president, they come. Sometimes you go see you, go back house, go sleep. Because that's the value they see the art for. I know they craze that kind of craze.
All right. Now, does one need luck or talent to succeed in the theater?
Everybody needs luck and talent, trust me. I mean, that is
you need a combination of both.
But like I say, I mean, prayer is the key. You know, you must always, they say, he who hears the inner voice adjusts himself to love God. You must be prepared like scout. If you want to go play game, you want to play soccer, maybe you go train, you go keep yourself away and cleanse yourself. If you want to get the Holy Spirit in you, you go do fasting. No, so for everything where you go do, you must be prepared. So that even if luck no day, you get prepared. Maybe you go feel wrong like that Nigerian boy now. When he reach final, only at that time, he can't get muscle pull. In all those things, day by. So you can't, no man, you can't see tomorrow. But again, be prepared for tomorrow so that when tomorrow comes, you know, it will take you unawares. But you know, no, my father say, man no die, man no rotten. So just keep focused and be the best that you should be, that you want to be, because the eye know they see himself. So Shakespeare said the eye sees not itself unless by some reflection. So how do you see yourself? It's by mirror. Now me and you they see ourselves now because I didn't look my phone. But I can't see myself. Even if I cut my neck, turn, I'm not going to see myself. So the thing where person they see, now they take judge you back. Sometimes they say the cover is not in the, or just if you package the cover, inside can be rotten. So the thing is that be true to yourself, be consistent with what you do. Yeah, luck will come, but be prepared, be efficient, know it first. Because once you know, you are responsible for your knowledge. Nobody go fit or they go say Messi, they do. If you say Messi just begin to play ball, in the train for side, Ronaldo they play. Make them begin to argue Messi and Ronaldo who better pass. They are confused yourself. Those guys are doing the stuff that they need to do. Before them, there were people, they are pellet the day. But smarter now, Messi go pass, another person will come. You won't come. What do you do where they go talk about you? So be prepared, be efficient at what you do, and everyone will judge you based on what you put on the ground. And for me, efficiency is key.
Interesting.